CJ Morgan, and here's what's happening for the weekend. Ronald Serpas has been named police superintendent of New Orleans. The 49-year-old Serpas, a native of New Orleans who holds a doctorate from UNO and who has spent the last 6 years in Nashville, was one of 2 finalists for that position. Mayor Mitch Landrieu says that Serpas will be paid $180,000, which Landrieu says represents a $25,000 pay cut from his job in Nashville. Still, he'll be the highest paid chief in the history of New Orleans. Workers have started easing that giant concrete and steel box into the Gulf of Mexico, starting with the long process of lowering that containment box over the blown-out oil well at the bottom of the sea in an effort to capture most of the gushing crude and avoid more disaster. The 100-ton containment vessel is designed to collect as much as 85% of the oil spewing into the Gulf of Mexico and to funnel it into a tanker. It could take several hours to lower it into place, after which a steel pipe will be installed between the top of the box and the tanker. The whole structure could be operating by Sunday. In Nashville, the water is receding, but officials say the devastation remains. Officials say the recent flooding in Nashville, Tennessee has devastated the community. While cleanup efforts are underway, they say there's going to be a lot of help needed and for a long time. In sports, the Oakland Tribune is reporting that the team has cut ties with Jamarcus Russell, who was due $9.45 million in salary for 2010 and became expendable when the Raiders acquired quarterback Jason Campbell from the Washington Redskins on April 24th. The Raiders also have Bruce Gatkowski, who supplanted Russell as the team starter last season. They've got Charlie Fry and Kyle Baller on the roster as well. The former LSU star had a rocky stay in Oakland from the very beginning. A Minnesota judge has sided with the NFL in that lawsuit by Minnesota Vikings Kevin Williams and Pat Williams challenging their 4-game suspension for violating the NFL's anti-doping policy. The NFL first attempted to suspend the defensive tackles back in December 2008 after they tested positive for banned diuretics that was in the StarCaps weight loss supplement that they were taking. The players argued that the NFL broke state labor law when it applied its drug policy. New Orleans Saints defensive end Will Smith's suspension also hangs in the balance. The NFL has held off on enforcing Smith's suspension while waiting for a ruling in the Minnesota case. Pro Football Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor was charged Thursday with raping a 16-year-old runaway who police say was forced into prostitution by a man who had beaten her up. Taylor, a 51-year-old former New York Giants star who has faced drug and tax evasion charges in the past, paid the girl $300 for sex allegedly in a Holiday Inn where he was arrested early Thursday, said Christopher St. Lawrence, supervisor of the town of Ramapo. Taylor is due in court again on these latest charges on June the 10th. And in entertainment news, the movie Iron Man 2 opens this weekend. iReport says it's a great movie that Don Cheadle, they say, does a better job than Terrence Howard as Rhodes. Mickey Rourke was an okay character, while Sam Rockwell's performance as Justin Hammer is just nice and sleazy. They say this flick is a must-see. Iron Man 2. I'm CJ Morgan, and that's what's happening. Have a great weekend, and thanks for checking out CJMorganMedia.com.